are hanging out with a legendary winemaker, Scott Harvey from Scott Harvey Wines. And you've been making wine for how long?
48 years.
48 years. And what inspired you to start making wine?
I like it.
You like drinking. You like drinking the wine. I like drinking it too, but I can't make wine. And 48 years. So what have you learned? I mean, what's the one thing you would tell somebody that's just starting to make wine, be a winemaker? Is there any piece of advice you would give to, say, a newbie?
Yeah, fall in love with the flavor, and it's a product where you're trapped in the story of a crop in the bottle of wine.
Right.
Once you get that concept and you fall in love with it and you're excited about it, you'll do okay.
Now, how do you think about food in wine when you're making wine? Because the food is going to kind of complement it, right?
I'm a European trained winemaker.
Okay.
And so in Europe, wine is made for food.
Right.
All these wines that we make are much more European in style, and they're made to give you that first bite experience all the way through the meal.
Okay.
So you take that first bite of steak, tastes great.
Right.
Second bite, third bite, it doesn't taste as good as the first one.
Sure.
What's happening is the fats are building up.
Right.
And with a wine like this, a little sip of wine, it just cleanses your palate and brings it back to the point where that next bite of steak tastes like the first bite.
Right. Hey, Christy, can you grab me a glass real quick? I forgot to get a glass of wine. I'm having a glass of wine with Scott Harvey here. And all right, so there we go. And so let's have a little wine, huh? And what are you pouring right now, Scott?
I'm pouring the Zinfandel.
Okay.
And Amador County is known for both Zinfandel and Barbera.
Right.
And they've been growing Zinfandel there since the California Gold Rush. And some of the wines we make are from vineyards that were actually planted back then. And the same vines, 150-year-old vines, are still making wine.
Wow, that's amazing. So, I mean, you're still getting some of those old vines making wine.
Right, it's a whole other flavor profile. It's exciting.
Right, exactly. So, thank you, Scott. Cheers. Of course, I've been to the tasting room at Sutter Creek. You guys have the winery in the Amador County. And then there's one more location, right?
Yeah,
this one?
Yeah, we're at the Sugar Mill.
Sugar Mill, that's right. All right, cheers. Thank you,
Looking for
Scott.
a good time at Zach's.
Woo! Zach's Bar and Grill.